A Japanese Imperial soldier steps out of the Philippine jungle, uniform torn, rifle still ready, and mission intact. There's just one small problem though. World War II ended 30 years ago.
Hiroo, body we lost to in 1945. Like mushroom clouds surrender whole deal.
Yes, Hiroo! I'll keep fighting until it ends!
No, it already ended.
Copy that! Fight till the end!
This is the story of Hiroo Onoda, the man who kept fighting World War II until 1974. It all started when the Imperial Japanese Army sent 2nd Lieutenant Hiroo Onoda, along with Corporal Shiochi Shimada, Private First Class Kenshichi Kozuka, and Private First Class Yuichi Akatsu to a tiny island called Lubang in the Philippines. Their mission was simple and absolute: sabotage the enemy, gather intelligence, and under no circumstances surrender.
They told me to stay alive, keep fighting, and don't come home unless we win. And I took that personally. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, or I'll take that personally too.
Then 1945 happened. Japan surrendered, the empire was done. But Onoda never got the memo, literally. Planes dropped leaflets saying the war is over. Even letters from his family saying, "Come home, we miss you." And Onoda read them like,
Message received. Stay hidden. Never returned. Trust no one.
Bro, are you serious right now?
So yeah, he stayed in the jungle for 3 decades. And while the rest of the world got color TV, Onoda was out there waging a one-man war against banana trees. He survived on coconuts, rice stolen from locals, and pure delusion. He fixed his uniform, polished his rifle, and reported enemy movements to nobody. Locals saw him and tried to talk, but he'd fire back. To him, every farmer was an allied spy.
Bro, we're just trying to grow rice.
Okay.
So stop shooting.
Understood. Attack until the enemy capitulates. Banzai!
As I mentioned before, Onoda had 3 soldiers with him: Akatsu, Shimada, and Kozuka. In 1949, Private Yuichi Akatsu surrendered after sneaking away from the group, a move Onoda saw as betrayal. In 1954, Corporal Shuichi Shimada was killed in firefight with a local search party. And in 1972, Private Kenshichi Kozuka, his last companion, was shot by police while burning rice fields as part of their sabotage mission. After that, Onoda was completely alone, still on duty, still reporting to nobody.
Dude, we have anime now. Go home.
By the early 1970s, Onoda had become a legend, the soldier who refused to surrender. After his last comrade, Private Kozuka, was killed in 1972, news spread that a Japanese officer was still hiding in the jungles of the Philippines, fighting a war long over. It became a national obsession in Japan. That's where Norio Suzuki comes in, a 20-something Japanese adventurer who read the headlines and decided to find him himself. He told his friends, "I'm going to find Lieutenant Onoda, a panda, and the abominable snowman, in that order." And somehow he actually did. He trekked through the jungle, met Onoda face to face, and somehow gained his trust. But Onoda still refused to surrender.
Bro, for the love of God, the war is over.
Prove it!
Jesus Christ.
An American name.
Wait, what? No, he's not Americano.
After Suzuki found him, word spread quickly. Japan's lost soldier was real. Suzuki returned home with photos and coordinates. And the government realized the only person Onoda would obey was his former commander. So Japan tracked down Major Yoshimi Taniguchi, once Onoda's superior officer, now a quiet bookstore owner in Japan. They flew him to Lubang Island to bring his soldier home. Wearing his old uniform, Taniguchi approached the jungle and called out, "Lieutenant Onoda, the war is over. You are relieved of duty." And just like that, after 29 years, Onoda finally stood down. He handed over his rifle, sword, grenades, all in mint condition. And he even apologized for taking so long to return.
Really? That's it? No dramatic jungle standoff? No crying? Well, that's anticlimactic.
Bro spent 29 years in the bushes and clocked out like it was a shift at Walmart.
Philippine President Marcos granted him a full pardon, which is wild because the man technically shot at people for 30 years.
Turns out, if you wear a uniform and act delusional long enough, you don't go to prison, you go viral.
Back in Japan, Onoda became a national hero. Some called him loyal, others called him insane. Honestly, he was probably both.
If that's loyalty, then my conspiracy uncle deserves a statue too.
He moved to Brazil to run a cattle ranch, came back years later, and opened a youth survival camp. Because clearly nobody knew the wilderness like he did. He died in 2014 at 91 years old, still convinced he had only done his duty.
Wait, so after all that, you just moved to Brazil like it's a gap year? Unbelievable. Anyway, like and subscribe.
So, what do you think? Was Hiroo Onoda a man so loyal to his orders that even reality couldn't convince him otherwise? Or someone who simply lost touch with it? Drop your thoughts in the comments.